Hey everyone, this is Eric from Bolin Technology, and I'm super excited because today we're going to be doing an unboxing video for our brand new Bolin Dante AV camera and decoder. Let's go ahead and open these up and see what's inside. Alright, so here, thank you card. You can kind of see here we got our QR code scanner here that can look up the device's user manual as well as some more important information on the camera itself. We have our IR remote control, and here we have our serial connection cables. So it looks like we have one for our RS-232 control and RS-422 control, as well as looks like a little HDMI clip here. It's really cool. Next here we have our power adapter, which is a 12-volt 4-amp power adapter, and our universal power supply ends. So it looks like we have a European version, USA version, and a UK version. Very cool. Have a nifty little diagram that shows you how to take this box out, which is really kind of cool. You can lift these two ends up here, just pull straight up. Don't have to flip the box over to get the foam out. Have a little plastic safety strap here, and just go ahead and slide that off. Like so. Place this down. And brand new camera. Take a look at this. Cool looking camera. So on the back here, we have our power input. This is a 12-volt 4-amp. We have our video format dial, so this will change the resolution of the camera before you turn it on. Our dip switches, which can be used for VSCA addressing and set a couple other parameters on the camera as well. We have our IR selector here, so if you're having multiple cameras that you want to control, you have up to 3 different ones that you can control with the IR remote control. We have a mic line input, a 3.5mm input jack, USB 2.0, but this is only for our firmware updates. It's not to charge anything else or to utilize camera feed out, just for firmware updates only. And then we have these two RJ45 ports here for serial connection. This one is for our RS-232. This one's for our RS-422. And last here we have our Dante AV port, which is also our PoE++ port. This is actually what we're going to be using today to power on the camera. And then we have our HDMI 2.0 port, that's right here as well. Have our Bolin decoder box. See that? It kind of looks like the decoder on the top, how it looks, and on the front here we also have this little light that's just like the decoder as well, which is pretty cool. Open this up here. Alright, we got another one of the thank you cards. Here we have our decoder. Design of it's just like the box. We have that red light that's here. Got a serial connection port that's here in the front. These two USB ports are for control as well. You can hook up like your mouse or keyboard to control the other parameters of the camera. We have our IR breakout cables, so the receive and the return cables. Back side here we have our HDMI out, Ethernet 2 port, and our Ethernet 1, which is our Dante AV port. That's also PoE, and our 12-volt 4-amp adapter. But we're going to be, once again, we're going to be using the PoE port to go ahead and power this on. here. We have our serial connection port, the cable for it. Looks like we have another one of the HDMI locks, so that keep your HDMI cable nice and secure, and some zip ties, and we'll show you what those are for in a little bit here. We have our 12 volt 4 amp DC adapter. And we also have our universal supply power plugs. This is our surface mount, so you can go ahead and slide in and out. This can be like attached to a wall, to the ceiling. You can also have, there's this little thing here. This is to attach it to a pipe. So you would go ahead and put this onto the back of the surface mount here, and then with your zip ties, you can go ahead and attach it to the pipe mount, to the pipe. And then you can have this, standing on like a TV stand or something. Kind of cool. And then here we have our base mount. So this can be like attached to a table, attach it to the wall. These go onto the side of the decoder, and yeah. So now that we have everything unpacked, we're going to go ahead and connect everything to the Dante network. First, I'm going to go ahead and power up the camera first, and then we're going to take our other network cable here and plug this one into our Dante AV port on the back of our decoder as well. Wait for those two to power up. While that's powering up, I'm going to go into my computer here and load up the Dante controller. All right, we got both the decoder and the camera on the Dante controller. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and establish the subscription between the Bolin D220 camera and our Bolin D10H decoder. So we're going to go ahead and select this button here to connect the HDMIs together, so we can go ahead and see the camera feed out the decoder. The green check mark means that the subscription was successful, and now we should have control over the camera. So that's what you guys can expect to see when you guys open up your brand new Bolin Dante AV products. Once again, please feel free to check out our website for more in-depth knowledge and user guides on our products that you've seen here today. Thank you so much for watching.